Local criminal defense attorney Ben McLaughlin announced a campaign for Humboldt County Superior Court Judge, a position that holds a great deal of power in the community but does not typically get the same amount of scrutiny as other more hotly contested elections. With the resignation of Christopher Wilson leaving the criminal law department at a loss, the newly elected Humboldt County Justice will inevitably have their hands full.
I've spent since 2007 here locally in Humboldt County. I've tried rape cases, I've tried murder cases, I've tried three strikes cases, and I've defended life cases. That kind of experience will help me run a courtroom more efficiently from day one, I hope. In addition to the 17 years I've had in the criminal justice system, I've also practiced civil law for about 5 years, including some family law.
Okay, I did not know you did family law. Okay.
To say I did family law is kind of an overstatement. I've had a few family law cases.
Okay.
I'm not unfamiliar with the process. Certainly I would have a lot to learn.
Okay, because that kind of, you almost answered my next question, maybe, which was going to be what area of law are you interested in presiding over? I don't know if you have a choice in that, or if they kind of shoo you into one department or another. But if you can give me some insight on where you would prefer to be, where you feel most comfortable, or where you think you might end up.
Well, I think I'll end up, based on anecdotal information, in family law to start.
Okay.
My preference would be, based on just my experience of almost 20 years, would be criminal court. I think that my transition into that court would be seamless, pretty much. I've been doing it every day, essentially, for the last 17 years. And not so much family law, but I also look forward to the intellectual exercise of learning. That's part of the reason I'm also running.
Really, now that I know that you may be dipping a toe into family law, no kidding. It's kind of nice that you sort of have an in-house consultant, right? Like, I'm kind of thinking you have an expert in the family already wearing a robe.
That's true. My significant other is a judge, Kelly Neal. I don't expect that we would talk about cases at all. I think that's pretty much prohibited between the judges, because if for some reason one judge has to conflict out any kind of conversations that the judges had between themselves would be considered an ex parte communication, and that's strictly prohibited.
Right.
Where I do think Kelly would help me is getting my sea legs. She's been through this process before. She has all the materials that she accumulated going through judge school and all that stuff, and she's a wonderful support network.
Okay. That's
Not
good.
to mention, I'm also friends with a lot of the folks that are on the bench now. Judge Koloran, Judge Elvine Kreis, Judge Cochran.
Okay.
And I think that they would be more than happy and receptive to me asking questions. June 7th, get out and vote, regardless of who you vote for. I hope it's me, but get out and vote. Thank you.
With strain building up in all courthouse departments, cases piling up due to impacted calendaring, understaffing plaguing the efficiency of the courthouse functions, the closure of the homeless court and also the Garberville courthouse, a new judge in Humboldt County already has their work cut out. For Headline Humboldt, this is Ryan Hudson.